And now, to close out the program, here is Reginald Q. Farnsworth with another one of Farnsworth's Fables.
Thank you, Frank. Tonight I shall tell you all the tale of Hansel and Gretel. Our tale starts in a little cottage in the woods where Hansel and Gretel lived with their mother and father.
Which annoyed them to no end because Hansel and Gretel were both 30 and had no jobs.
Honey, calm down.
Get off me, Sophie.
Excuse me. Who is narrating the story, you or me?
I am so sorry, Mr. Farnsworth.
Anyway, Hansel and Gretel lived with their parents, who desperately wanted them out of the house.
Hansel! Gretel! Could you come in here, please?
What is it, Mama?
Make it quick. Jeopardy's on in like 5 minutes.
Well, your father and I have been doing some talking about your future.
We want you out of this house. Now.
What?
Gerhardt, please. We feel it would be best if you, well, let me explain it to you this way. When a baby bird gets old enough, the mama bird pushes them out of the nest so they can fly out on their own and become happy, successful, grown-up birds. That's kind of what we're doing with you guys.
So pack all your crap and get out before Wheel of Fortune, or I'll blast you to smitheroonies.
Gerhardt!
But Mama, you can't throw us out there into the big scary world. We'll get eaten alive. Please don't kick us out, Mama, please.
Little ass kisser.
I'm sorry, Hansel, but your father's mind and mine are made up.
But Mama...
Please don't make this any harder than it already is, dear heart. Just know that we're doing it because we love you.
Speak for yourself.
Gerhardt!
Come on, crybaby. Let's get packed.
And so Hansel and Gretel went up to their rooms and packed up all of their things. Just before they left, their father came to say his final goodbyes.
Before you go, I just want to say one last thing to both of you. It's something I've always wanted to say, but I never could gather up the courage to say it.
Aw, we love you too, Papa.
What? Oh, God, no, I wasn't going to say that.
What were you gonna say then?
So long, you lazy good-for-nothing, freeloading, chip-inhaling, couch-hogging, dust-collecting, lemon-sucking, sheep-fondling, TMZ-watching, pinko-subversive, meat-headed little snowflakes.
And so Hansel and Gretel went on their way.
Where are we gonna go now, Gretel? Where are we gonna stay? What are we gonna eat?
Clam up, Hansel. Stop worrying so much. We just gotta play it cool and find some empty house or something.
Are we gonna have to... get jobs?
Not if I have anything to say about it, little brother.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
For weeks and weeks, Hansel and Gretel walked throughout the wood. They lived off of whatever small woodland creatures they happened to catch, and no matter how they tried, they never did find decent shelter. Needless to say, they were miserable. That is, until one fateful day.
Hey, Hansel, look over there. It's a house.
Yeah, but it's already lived in.
But look over here, by the gate. A help wanted sign. Seeking live-in housekeeper. Inquire within.
But Gretel, you said we'd never have to get jobs. You promised. It's not good to break a promise.
Why do you have to be so stupid? Did we even grow up in the same house? Look, I'm gonna teach you about a little something called giving up on your ethics to get a decent meal and sleep in a nice warm bed for once.
I'll never give up my ethics. I'm nothing without them. Death before manual labor!
Hansel, we have been eating nothing but rat for the past 5 weeks.
Well, at least we still have our dignity.
Look, I don't know about you, but I am sick of eating rat. So you and your ethics can kiss my pasty, non-existent ass. Now, I'm going in there and asking about that job. You can either come in with me or starve to death out here on your own. What's it gonna be? And don't pick the stupid answer.
Well, I guess it won't be too bad if we do a little bit of work. Just as long as none of my friends find out.
You have no friends.
Well, that makes things a lot easier then.
Good. Now come along.
Ow, 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 my ear, my ear!
Coming.
Yes?
A witch!
I prefer the term technician of sorcery and dark magic.
Never mind him, miss. He's a moron. We came about the housekeeping position.
We? Well, I suppose I could have one of you be my secretary. I've been meaning to get my file cabinets reorganized, but I've never been able to have the time. Congratulations, you got the job.
What? No interview?
She's a witch living in a house in the middle of the woods who keeps all her files in a file cabinet. The realism ship sailed away eons ago.
And so the witch took on Hansel and Gretel as housekeeper secretaries. She never did decide which one would be which. Not that it mattered anyway.
Gretel, where's the report for the Frog Princess account? You said it'd be done by 3.
Hansel's taking care of it.
Me? I thought that was your job.
No, my job was to clean the kitchen counter.
And you still haven't done it.
I'll get around to it.
Could you get around to it now, please?
I'm on break.
Oh, God, he's here. And this place is such a mess.
Who's here?
My boyfriend. Don't bother to get up. I'll get the door.
While you're up, you want to get us some more chips?
And some more pudding cups?
I don't have any pudding cups.
See? I told you there was no such brand of pudding as streptococcus.
Ugh!
Hello, darling.
Honey bear.
Are you ready for our date?
Yes, my little kumquat. Now, Hansel, Gretel, can you make sure and actually do some work while I'm gone, okay?
No promises, sweet cakes.
At least try and not make this house even messier than it already is.
I said no promises.
Oh, come on, dear, let's go.
All right, love. Say, who are those 2 tasty little morsels on your couch?
That's an odd way of describing them. Or any person, for that matter. Anyway, those are my live-in housekeeper secretaries, Hansel and Gretel. Of course, I use the term housekeeper secretaries very loosely.
Ah, so they're of very little use to you then?
Well, I suppose they are now, but they'll shape up. I hope.
Suppose they don't. Let's face it, they're probably not going to. I mean, the younger generation are nothing but a bunch of entitled idiots.
Just what are you getting at?
Those 2 handsome creatures are beings without purpose. Let's give them a purpose.
Are you suggesting we use them
Oh,
for...
good heavens, no. It's not sanitary to perform such acts with one's food, now is it?
You mean...
It'll be the perfect romantic dinner. Candlelight, Stan Getz in the background, and a leg of Gretel with a Hansel gravy. Perhaps some chocolate-covered eyeballs for dessert?
I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, this is essentially cannibalism. Sure, we dabble in the dark arts, but we're still human.
You do love me, don't you, dear?
Oh, yes, more than anything in the world, more than life itself.
And you want to make me happy, right?
I only live to please you, dearest one.
Then do this one little thing for me, please.
But it's just... Oh, all right.
Splendid!
The very next day, the witch set about plotting how to best kill Hansel and Gretel.
Well, I suppose a simple knife to the heart will work. I know he won't want me to do damage to their faces in any way, and a gun would be far too messy. I'll just do that then. Knife to the heart.
That was rather quick.
I don't like doing monologues.
Good to know. Anyway, she decided the best time to do the deed was when they were sleeping. So, that night...
Oh. Hey.
Hey, what's with the knife?
Oh, this? I was just, there was this fly that was really bothering me, and I was reading a book, and I chased it into this room, and...
Okay, Witchy Poo, what's the game here?
Oh, I might as well just admit it. I was going to kill you and cook you for dinner.
What happened to you, Boss Witch? You used to be cool.
I'm still cool!
Nah, babe, you've changed. You let this smooth-talking warlock dude wrap you around his finger. I'll bet this whole killing and eating us trip was all his idea.
Well, yes.
You gotta get rid of that guy. He's no good for you.
But I love him, and he loves me. He truly does.
If he loves you, why is he forcing you to commit murder?
No one's forcing me.
That's what you think. I'm not sure if you know this about yourself, but you are very easy to manipulate, and that guy is taking advantage of that. You know, like men tend to do.
what should I do then?
It's simple. You just have to ask him the right question.
What question is that?
Honey, you're not listening. You've got to ask him the right question.
Well, what was the question?
Axe! Axe! Chop him with an axe!
You mean
Poetic justice, baby. He who lives by the sword shall die by the sword.
you can't kill a warlock with a sword, though?
That's why I said to use an axe.
The next morning, the witch called her boyfriend over for a nice romantic dinner. Little did he know that the main course would be neither Hansel nor Gretel, but comeuppance.
Hello, darling. Something smells delicious. Did you?
Yep,
Oh, joy.
I ordered Chinese.
Oh, how much? Wait, what? You ordered takeout? Well, what about Hansel and Gretel?
Well, I don't know about Hansel, but Gretel's standing right behind you with an axe.
What? Ah! My prefrontal cortex! How did you know that was the source of my power?
I didn't actually. I just figured an axe to the brain'd kill anything.
Oh, Gretel, you set me free from emotional bondage. How can I ever repay you?
Make me wealthy, make me wealthy, make me wealthy! Oh, and my brother, too. Let him have some fun.
Your wish is granted.
And the witch made Hansel and Gretel wealthy beyond their wildest dreams, proving that I should definitely not write these scripts at 4 in the morning on the way over here to record. That's all for now. I'll be back sometime in the near future. Ta-ta!
Although it may surprise you, I've come here to advise you.